So what do you do if your business owes delinquent payroll taxes? We're not talking income taxes. We're talking payroll taxes. So in other words, the money your business was supposed to withhold to pay to the IRS for your employees. What if you didn't do it? What happens? Unfortunately, delinquent payroll taxes are one of the top IRS enforcement areas. The IRS basically, in a way, sees it as stealing, because basically you're taking the money you were supposed to have just remitted for your employees to claim on their taxes and not sending it in. Now, you and I both know you're not a thief. You probably did that because your business is struggling because of massive cash flow issues. And how do you get it fixed? Well, here's what you have to understand. There's really exactly three things. Number one, well, before I even get to that, I want to repeat, this is one of the IRS's top enforcement areas. This has to be dealt with very, very seriously and very, very quickly. So number one is you have to stop accumulating additional payroll tax liabilities. If you're continuing to simply owe more and more payroll taxes every single quarter, you're done. The government could shut your business down. They can go after you personally. They could go after you probably even in a criminal way too if you're continuing to accumulate. That's number one. Come hell or high water, stop accumulating more back payroll tax debt. It is all over. Honestly, I would tell you, all things being equal, if you cannot stop doing that, if you cannot stop accumulating more payroll tax debt, I'd shut your business down, because I think that's a better outcome than getting more and more behind the eight ball with the IRS. Number two is you need to really start implementing accounting and financial systems in your business to track what's going on so you can stay on top of this. And I say that all the time, for clients in general, but you need to understand for payroll, it's especially important, because you have to make sure you can meet those tax obligations with your payroll to stay in business successfully. So really, you need to work and get accounting and get business tracking set up. And you also, and I've had clients do this too, which I think is great. Work with accounting or financial professionals or consultants who are experts in profit management for your line of business. So if you, for example, have a consultant that can help you restructure your business flows to increase cash flow and profitability, that's super important. That is so important to stay on top of it from now on and ultimately succeed in your business. Number three is you need to be prepared for the IRS to come after you personally, unfortunately, for these delinquent balances. What that means is the IRS will pursue you as the business owner and other responsible parties individually for this amount. They're going to try to charge those to you personally, and you need to prepare for that, which means it's going to become a personal tax collection issue for you. So the bottom line is the clients that I have seen who have succeeded in getting this fixed, number one, they stop accumulating additional payroll debt. Number two is they restructure their business and they're very honest about what they need to do to stay on track overall. And number three is they just commit to never doing this again. And they work with the IRS and they're able to negotiate a reasonable outcome where they can pay what they can over time. But most importantly, they're not adding more, and they make the changes in their business to be profitable and at least be able to make payroll. Listen, I'm not trying to bust your chops or something, but if your business is relying on not remitting payroll taxes, you're in a world of danger. It's one thing to owe delinquent income taxes. It's a totally separate thing to owe delinquent payroll taxes. So if that's your business's situation right now, we've personally helped business owners that have owed over, $1 million in back payroll taxes. So if you'd like some insight and some ideas, above or below, you can click. You'll be able to schedule a strategy session to talk with me personally, and I'll point you in the right direction. I'll do everything I can to kind of share with you what it's going to take to get this fixed and hopefully get you back on track. So if that's your situation, I look forward to seeing you on the other side here.